Hi everyone, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily, Monday Motivation. Des here. Just looking to instill a little bit of positivity and enthusiasm for the week ahead. As you see, the football stadium, the world famous City Ground, disappeared behind the trees. Posting a little bit late again. Been to another Monday night football match. Always a great start to the week for me, kind of. Plenty of enjoyment, again, kind of. Forest aren't pulling up many trees right now, but it's always great to have that to go to and look forward to. Of course, it's my weekend habit, but when I can do it after a busy day, which I'm really experiencing plenty of right now, it's a great way to wind off. And of course, getting on here to say a few words just sort of caps everything off nicely and helps me sort of process everything and prepare for tomorrow. Of course, the constant reminder is I'm just trying to be honest, relatable, realistic in my thoughts to keep everybody in good spirits. So regardless of the result, it wasn't the worst, to be honest. The 1-1 draw, regardless of whatever happened at the football and all that busyness, got me kind of thinking what I was going to talk about as I make my way home. And I guess the big thing is right now is accepting I'm in a bit of a transitional period. Unfortunately, missed 1 or 2 DOdailies, and that's something I've not done at all in the last couple of years. Something that's really kept me focused and on track with the things I want to do. But over the last few weeks and months, I guess things have really crept up on me. Some massive life occasions, some massive things to look forward to, plan, prepare, make the most of, enjoy at the time, soak up, take in, whichever way you look at it. I guess all those things are now I'm realising now that they was worth just being distracted a little bit for. And right now I'm in a transitional period in terms of my work, finishing one job, still got a couple of weeks of my notice period and starting another. So it's making me extremely busy, extremely tired, whilst I had a relatively quiet weekend for me. Got in some activity, got in some of the things I enjoy doing, park run, went to the running club, but other than that, fairly quiet, and that was definitely what was needed. Like I say, straight back into it today, and whilst it feels a bit hectic and a bit full on, it's good to sort of accept that it is only a temporary thing. Sometimes we can almost beat ourselves up before we get going when we start new jobs or when we start new things. Getting over that hurdle of readjustment and sort of realigning ourselves with what we need to do. And it's definitely been full on, even by my standards. So almost doing 2 part-time jobs, or 1 part-time and 1 nearly full-time, as well as all the activities I like doing, like DOdaily, like the running, like the encouragement for others through the running groups. It's been quite tough, but like I say, like I started with, getting to wind down at the football, and now sort of just come on to say a few words. It's important for me, and hopefully somebody somewhere can understand why I do this, why it is so important, why I believe that people could take something from it. I'm always looking at examples of what others do and try to find some inspiration from it. So hopefully someone looks into this and just realises that if they are busy, a little bit run down, a little bit snowed under, Mondays are a great opportunity to regroup, refocus on what's important, accept how it's going to be, accept that it's probably only going to be a temporary measure, because whatever difficulties we face in life tend to only be a temporary measure. At the end of next week, one of those things will have disappeared, one of those jobs will have disappeared, and I'll be able to put all my eggs, so to speak, in one basket and start really focusing on the thing I'm going to be taking forward. And that's important, isn't it? That's what we do every Monday. We focus on the things we can take forward into the week. So for me, it's all about acceptance this week. Accepting, going to be a bit tired, almost feel like I'm spinning plates right now, hopping from one place to another, hopping from one task to another. That's not always the best thing to do, particularly when you're busy and tired and feeling it just that little bit. Learning something new as well is always a little bit tough, difficult. You know, we beat ourselves up. We want to understand things very quickly and feel a little bit, we feel the anxieties kick in and feel a little bit sort of inadequate, I guess. But that's totally not the way to feel. I use that word purposely because I definitely don't believe that. You know, the reason I've been asked to do what I'm doing is because somebody believes in me, somebody wants me to do it, and that's key to sort of keep that in my mind as well, isn't it? Keep my focus in that sense, because whatever's thrown at us at the start of a week can all be a little bit daunting, just like my personal situation. It's all a little bit daunting right now, but I know just by keeping it real, keeping calm, keeping that sense of realism within the situation, you know, everything will be just fine. And that's kind of what I wanted to say today on Monday Motivation. It's been a manic Monday, but again, there's so many positives to take out of it. Still got to do all the things I love to do. I'm out now, it's late, but I'm getting in a walk. Always encourage some kind of activity, a base to build from as the week goes on. And that's what I'm doing. Taking the long way home, over the bridge, down the river. I'll extend it just that little bit, and tomorrow we go again. It's an early start, definitely Tuesday training for me. I'll be up getting in some activity, coaching the guys I do on a Tuesday morning. Again, accountability, a job to do, one to tick off. But when that's done, when the other things have done in the day, I can look back and think, wow, I got so much in. Of course, I've got to be really wary of burnout and doing too much. But again, with the light at the end of the tunnel and things due to change, we need to remember that too. And we have to look for the light at the end of the tunnel. And I guess that's the message I'm trying to get to. We have to realise where it will turn back in our favour, where it will work out, and why we've made the decisions we have to put ourselves in this position in the first place. So it would have been easy to say, can't do that, you know, don't want to do that because it's going to take me out my comfort zone, and I'm just trying to get back into it. But again, we've got to keep pushing the limit for ourselves. You know, it's all relative. Everybody's limit and wishes and hopes and comfort zones are all that a little bit different. But for me, it's about doing whatever I can to keep moving forward. Monday is always the perfect opportunity as I'm out and about, putting one foot in front of the other, getting in my walk, enjoying the colder temperatures. That's not a problem either. I love getting out in the cold. I love the winter and the darker nights. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just about keep persevering. And again, like the light at the end of the tunnel, the light of spring will be back on us before we know it. Have a great week, guys. Do whatever you can to make it work for you. Keep checking in to DOdaily. That'd be absolutely fantastic if you could. I'm just trying to be positive, trying to help people stay right on top form. You know, with this, to process my thoughts and all the things I've said. Why wouldn't I? You know, I love doing this part of what I do, and I would never change it now. It's my release. It's my way of signing out for today, but I'll be back tomorrow to encourage you to build on whatever you've done. I'll be explaining how I've built on whatever I've done today and finding a way to take it even further. If you've enjoyed the episode, if you enjoyed DOdaily, please give it a thumbs up. It'd be absolutely amazing if you can. Just shares around my honest and realistic and hopefully relatable approach to everyday life. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That'd be fantastic too. Until tomorrow, have a fantastic evening. Thanks for watching. Just doing it.